topic. The NBA offseason, we talked about it a little bit earlier with the Clippers and some of the moves that they made. I wanted to ask y'all, which team has had the best NBA offseason just with the additions and subtractions that has happened to their franchises? I'll start with Jock.
That's a tough question.
That's why I asked you. We lost him. We lost him, y'all.
He just fucked his head up, bro.
Gonna go ahead and say the Thunder.
All right.
The Thunder. Didn't the Thunder just pick up a big man?
Isaiah Hartenstein. They stole him from the New York fucking Knicks.
I didn't steal him.
They stole him. They offered him more money.
The Knicks didn't want to... Wait, what happened?
They offered him more money.
The Knicks offered him more money.
No.
Oh, yeah, that's not stealing him.
Bro, listen,
that's paying the man to do... What? Nah.
Listen, man, if that's the case, Jalen Brunson should have got paid that $296, but you know, he took less for the fucking team. But we're going to get into that.
Yeah, we're going to get into that. But, yeah, the Thunder, I think now you can move Chet at the 4. I think Chet is a better 4.
Right.
You still got J. I think it's them. I think they go to the Western. I think they go to the Western Conference Final with that energy they brought in with Hartenstein.
Right. Also, how do you feel about them getting Alex Caruso from the Chicago Bulls?
Perimeter defender. But does he play down the stretch? I see him coming off the bench, but does he play like down the...
No, he played pivotal moments.
But on this team, do you play him?
In the playoffs, I think you could run a rotation with him playing down the stretch.
Because you remember, you got rid of Josh Giddey.
But he has that championship experience. He's been in those battles. He's been in those wars.
He
knows what needs to be done. I would rather put him out there over Dort to end the game.
But I still think he kind of cracked the rotation. Does he crack the rotation?
Went through what?
Say it again?
Lou Dort a little bit more.
Yeah, but
I think he could guard just as well, too.
Yeah,
Alex Caruso, he might be able to guard a little bit better than Lou Dort.
I just think that veteran experience.
He's more versatile in what he brings to defense.
I just think all those moments, winning that championship with the Los Angeles Lakers, bro, he's been a coveted piece ever since. Yeah. You've seen a lot of teams trying to get him. The Thunder did it, right? And I think Lou Dort and Caruso can work off each other, right? What you lack defensively, he might be better defensively. That's going to make both of them better defensive players, right? But to end the game, I'm definitely putting Shea out there with Alex Caruso, Jalen Williams, Chet, and probably Hartenstein.
Yeah, I like that too.
Because now you got another like defensive presence anchor down low. We seen him hold his own against Joel Embiid. We seen him like when Mitchell Robinson. He held his own against Joel Embiid. He held his own. What are you talking about?
Didn't Joel Embiid dominate him in that series?
He got him into foul trouble. He held his own.
Hartenstein definitely did his job.
He did his job. He held his own. He held up his deal of the bargain when Mitchell Robinson went out in the regular season and we finished second seed.
If Embiid was healthy, I don't know how much Hartenstein could.
Yeah, but when is it? This is the same thing I tell you all the time. When is Embiid ever healthy? I've also seen times
to where they had to take Hartenstein off the court and put in Mitchell Robinson.
Yes, I mean Joel Embiid is still an MVP player at the end of the day.
So what do you mean? Don't say
he held his own. He did enough to make sure that the Knicks won.
Holding your own is locking him up. Like it's really putting him out of his game. That's holding your own.
Holding your own is making sure that
the boy can't finish the game with a double-double and 30 points. Yeah, bro, I held my own out there. How'd you hold your own? Bro, he dominated.
At the end of the day, great scores are going to score no matter what.
If he outplayed you,
Andre
how did you hold your own?
got a fucking Finals MVP for this quote-unquote locking up LeBron James. And LeBron James averaged 30 in that series, and they still gave him a Final MVP. Holding your own doesn't necessarily mean that you lock somebody up. It's that you have timely defensive stops. Feel me? You're not baiting yourself into foul trouble all the time. Feel me? You're not a weak link on the floor out there. Like you could spend some good minutes out on the floor without you getting into foul trouble. Without you, you still an asset to the team. And now if you,
you think he deserved that Finals MVP? By the way.
Who, Iguodala?
Yeah. Did he deserve that?
I think LeBron James should have won that MVP award.
Even as a
yeah.
Yo,
he led them in all statistical categories, bro.
You know what? If you're gonna give it to Iguodala, might as well give it to LeBron, man. Come on.
That's what I'm saying though. Just cause you feel me,
guys work harder than that.
A nigga like PJ, a nigga like PJ
Steph
Tucker.
Curry, I heard him say Iguodala. What? Are you kidding me? I just did all of this. You just said Iguodala's name? Nah,
they fucked up.
That shit is crazy.
I ain't going for that, man.
Nah, shout out to Iguodala. Like, I mean, I guess you could say he did a decent.
He could.
I don't know if I could say he did a decent guard,
But that's what I'm saying, bro. Sometimes hold your own.
Don't
mean that.
LeBron still averaged. Didn't he damn near average triple double?
I don't know how you get that. I don't know how you get that.
That's considered holding your own though. That's you basically.
That is not considered. If he
won the
you,
most. He won a significant trophy for holding his own against LeBron that averaged 30, bro.
Gang, yo, somebody's giving you the
PJ Tucker
business.
was getting buckets dropped on fucking.
All right, so he had 30 instead of 40.
No, KD dropped 50 on that nigga in that Buck series, bro. He's still going at him, bro, and still managed to wear him down to where now.
He did not hold his own.
So who won that matchup?
PJ Tucker, because he came out that series, bro. At the end of it, if you win, bro, like
he didn't say that game. He said that matchup. He said the matchup.
I won the series, bro. So technically, I won the matchup, bro.
No,
you dropped 50 on me, but I'm going to the. I got a ring. I'm good, man. I'm good.
You're gonna be good, but
he just has to make it as most difficult as he could possible.
He did not hold his own.
Yeah.
You kidding me? You can't say that, bro. A guy gives a man 35 points. Oh, he held. You can't do that, bro.
All right, so Jack, the Thunder made those additions. Where do they finish in the Western Conference now this upcoming season?
I think they're a lock to go to the Western Conference Finals.
So, anything less, the season is a failure.
Yes. Yes. They're going to have an easy year. Guys are getting more seasoned. Guys are getting better on that team. I think they go,
Shea wins MVP.
Does he win MVP? Does he play that high? Nah.
People say that he should have won it this year.
He's knocking on the door.
They finish as the what? The number one seed, right?
He finished number one seed.
All right.
You think they finish as a number? I think they go back number one.
I think they'll definitely
go to the finals.
Finish a top 4 seed. I don't know if they get the West is deep.
I think they make it out the finals.
It's all about matchups.
Yeah, they get out the West, bro. Like the additions that you add, it makes more sense too. So now there was already a tough defensive team with Chad at the 5. And now you got they only got better.
Chet looked good at the 4. I'm telling you.
Even when he was at the 5, we remember you saying, how come he don't put his back to the basket? How come he's not like? That's not him now.
He don't really have to do that
now
at
you
all.
can have him out on the wing and he could create his own shots. It doesn't look crazy because now you got a big man that just really grabs the ball, go right back up with it. So
get the lob. He's athletic a bit.
And I think that starting 5 definitely causes problems. So when you think about it now, it's just like they have a match for like majority of the teams. And like look at the teams we talking about. Like Dallas, we know what Dallas is going to be capable of. Who else is contending? To Minnesota, we don't fully believe in them because of what
Phoenix.
I don't believe in Phoenix.
is contending no matter how you want to put it,
bro.
They just got Kevin Durant out there. You don't think they're contending for what? They're going for it all. Kevin Durant doesn't sit around teams that Kevin Durant doesn't sit around. He's not gonna sit around.
He move around to the next team.
Yeah,
he
he's
sit
not
around
playing.
too long.
He would have left it. He didn't see something there. There's something there. D-Buck's still there. There's something there.
He see Bradley Beal contract. Like,
Bill, man. How many more seasons you think Bill got? What's going on with him?
Bro, that's your team. You talking about they about to win it all?
They down on shit, bro.
You got to play hard.
Bradley Beal got to come off the bench. They're
going to be there. I think they're going to be there.
You think they're going to be there?
Succeed?
Yusuf Nurkic?
He's good.
I bet he is.
Oh, you don't like him?
Can you tell me his playoff win percentage? He has it's bottom 5 in the NBA history.
Is it? I think I seen that too when they were playing.
I guess you call him
that was
a winner,
a bad
though.
series matchup. They didn't need that too early.
Right.
Nah, they was gonna lose in the first round regardless, bro. Them niggas play no defense, bro. Who was gonna guard out
too
there?
Much stars out there. Them guys are too cool.
None of them niggas guard, bro. Like feel me? That's why I'm not sold, bro. They over here trying to get 30 each game.
Yeah, they all too cool.
Let's get to Jalen. Jalen, which team had the best NBA offseason?
I'm gonna probably say the Spurs, because again, I know you got an Asian point guard in CP, but for Wembanyama specifically, after the first year, you get a point guard specifically strictly like could distribute to him, make him put him in great positions, and then also you got a better starting small forward. I definitely feel like you could put Keldon Johnson on the bench, and then you also in the draft got Stephon Castle, who I'm a big fan of. So I think they just got a lot of additions and got like a better team compared to last year. I definitely feel like they were just too small. Again, I definitely feel like they could have a formidable starting lineup now. Again, with height and everything, but I think the Spurs definitely had a great off season. Again, I expect Stephon Castle to really be a great rookie. I think he's my running for like a rookie of the year. I love his game on both ways. So
aren't you a Spurs fan?
It's
I
used
for you to say that.
I used to, but it's not like the same. I don't get the same feeling watching Spurs games. So
I mean, you got one, bro.
But it's just not the
Spurs
same.
basketball is cool.
It's
again.
not the same Spurs basketball. It's not the
it's
rotation,
now.
the
You
defense.
got a 7'4"
player.
player.
I see
we're different. It's a different personnel now.
The way they used to run their offense, the extra pass and the cutting and the.
Yeah.
I know it's
the head fakes.
It's
real fundamental.
But
I know you're talking about.
But yeah, definitely the Spurs.
Okay, but they add Chris Paul. They add Harrison Barnes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are they now a playing team?
I think they can make the play.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So they're finishing no lower than 10.
They're not. I don't think they're being 11. I think they're better.
And Chris Paul's going to finish the game with crazy assist numbers.
Yeah, I think they could be better than
year 2.
They're not going to be a bottom 5 team.
He's just throwing it up there.
I don't think they'll be a bottom 5
year
team.
2 Wemby, yeah.
Year 2 Wemby.
He's more comfortable now. And we talked about it too, because I said, they have a chance to make the play-in this year. And he said, nah, not this year, maybe next year. And now you add more veteran pieces.
And not to forget, you got Devin Vassell as well, and
he's good.
Right.
Exactly. So you got to score.
And he moves to the 2 now, actually.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
They had him playing that point guard, him and Trey Jones at some games. Yeah. Now you actually get him at a 2 guard.
Trey Jones is such a role player. He's on the bench now, right?
Exactly.
That's where he belongs.
That's what I'm saying. Now I feel like the hierarchy is set now. I feel like everybody was in position that they weren't supposed to, but now having that Chris Paul, Harrison Barnes, people are placed where they're supposed to be.
Jeremy Sohan at point guard at a point. They had him run like a Ben Simmons
role. They were trying anything.
Yeah, they was freestyling
together. So now you put guys around Wemby.
So, which team, in your opinion, had the best NBA offseason?
I think, to me, the New York Knicks had the best in offseason, just off the fact that even though you did lose Isaiah Hartenstein, you do manage to keep a defensive presence guy that guards 1 through 4, 1 through 5 a little bit, and OG Anunoby. I'm not a fan of the contract, really, but more so that the fact that you managed to retain him and just the abilities that he brought to the floor when he's healthy, and even the small sample size you've seen when Julius Randle, him, and Jalen Brunson played, even though it was I think it was 20 and 4, they looked like they gelled well. If it wasn't for maybe a little health issues, we could be talking about the Knicks as maybe in the conference finals. So just, adding that, and as well as Mikal Bridges, somebody who wants to play with his Nova brothers, with Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, Dante DiVincenzo. It's good to make him want to play even better, when you want to work harder, just the strength that I got my guys that I won the national championship with. Let's run it back in the league. So now you have that. You have somebody that's actually durable, too, that could play the 82 games, that could withstand the season, that could play heavy minutes like the tip system. I think right now, you have a chance to really put yourself back to where you was last season when, managing 50 wins, but it's still going to take some time. Julius Randle coming back, but you have, pieces now that you can actually add to this offense, add to the defensive end, and actually make it, tough for opponents night in and night out.
What's the starting lineup there?
It's tough right now. I think they're going to have Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, Julius Randle, and Mitchell Robinson.
You don't start Dante DiVincenzo?
That's what I was asking. That's
who takes the bench role, though?
I got to start Dante DiVincenzo at the 2.
And sixth man of the year is Mikal.
Mikal Bridges. Oh, damn.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
Sixth man of the year.
I'm forgetting about Julius Randle.
He has to start too.
And who's their center? Mitchell Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson.
Damn, so...
But I think
the Villanova boys coming off the bench.
So you put Mikal at the 2?
Yeah, Mikal.
He's a good 2.
He's a good 2.
But he can come over and get 6th man of the year.
I think that's disrespectful to Dante DiVincenzo. If I'm Dante, I feel a type of way.
And
That's your teammate.
I was watching those games. That nigga was keeping them in that Pacer series.
Yeah, the last game 7, he had 40, bro. Even though the game was over, he was still hooping.
I feel a type of way.
I get it, though, but at the same time, you can't, bro. You know what comes with it when you made the sacrifice as a team, though. You got to be realistic, bro. You just paid OG Anunoby $212.
They didn't go to college together, but still.
You just paid OG Anunoby $212.
Just got here, dude.
But he got paid $212, and Mikal Bridges
I was just putting in work. You just got here.
You got to see how it goes in the regular season, because feel me, somebody's going to be the odd man out.
That might be weird.
Yeah, it might be weird. It might be weird for Randall to keep it a buck, though, because feel me.
Is it? Nah, you paid him. He's going to play.
No, you paid him, but at the same time.
Is Mikal Bridges going to be able to shoot that 3-ball at that clip like Dante was doing? I think that really opened up the game for that New York Knicks team.
But he defends better, right?
Yeah.
He defends.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're not always going to finish the game with that certain rotation. There's a certain rotation that you could really
Yeah, because finishing the game, Mitchell Robinson is not going to be on that floor in the fourth quarter. Right. I don't think so.
You can move.
You can move
Randall to the 5.
Yeah.
Because now you got agile, you got long and mobile defenders.
So then you put it in the Villanova boys with Randall?
Yeah.
That's a real small lineup, bro.
To close. But you could get. But you got to remember, some games are going small.
When you playing against Philly, that's not going to work, big guy.
I was about to say that.
When you playing against Giannis, it's not going to work. When you playing against the Celtics, real teams, that stuff is not going to work.
I mean, we haven't seen it on the floor yet, but at the same time,
oh my God. Who's guarding Embiid? Joel, what's that kid's name? Who's guarding Embiid? Julius Randle?
No, we got OG Anunoby for that on the high post. He holds his own too. That team is fit, but at the end of the day, that might not.
Anunoby's not guarding Embiid. What is wrong with you?
He stopped it for a couple possessions, bro.
What is wrong with you?
What do you mean? What is wrong with me?
6'4".
I just watched it.
Right,
he's 6'7".
He's not 6'4". He's not.
He's 6'8", bro.
He's like 6'7", 6'8".
He's guarding Joel Embiid.
He had possessions where he guarded Embiid in the fourth quarter, and we managed to pull out a win.
He got a few shots. It's gonna happen.
Yes.
Joel missed a few shots.
I'm not saying he's gonna guard him the whole fourth quarter.
You might be able to switch him on, but you're not going in
for a whole game. No, that's crazy.
You're not going in with the game plan. I know, but you got Embiid. Yeah,
and that's why you have Mitchell Robinson. That's why I'm saying.
He might hold himself on a switch real quick. Maybe get a stop or two, but he's not going out there guarding Joel Embiid.
When the fuck did I say he's gonna guard the whole game? He has possession to get stops. Mitchell Robinson.
Where do the New York Knicks finish this season?
Top 3.
And what happens in the playoffs? Do they get past the second round now?
I gotta wait and see.
Seb, do they get past the?
I gotta wait and see.
What do you want to see if Tyus Jones gets signed? The league is the league right now. Where?
I gotta see. The teams are tough, man. The East is no cakewalk, man. Milwaukee still coming.
You're scary, bro.
Who finishes first? The Celtics again?
Do they get past the second round with Mikal Bridges on this roster, bro?
Depends who the matchup is. I'm a matchups type of guy.
Yeah, but if you end up playing a 6 seed, that should be light, right?
Yeah, in the first round we play 6 seed. Yeah, we're gonna handle business. We got the first round at least twice.
You don't even believe in your team, like.
Then you gotta play the Pacers.
It's disgusting.
Listen, we got Mikal Bridges out there. We've been in the conference finals.
So you're going to the conference finals.
If we see a likable team, bro, we go to the conference finals.
Guarantee it. They're going to the conference finals.
I can't guarantee shit, bro. I can't. What you want me to say? Oh yeah, they're going. Like, I'm a realist, bro. I gotta see how it pans out.
You see, I know your problem. You don't trust Tom Thibodeau and him playing them 50.
What you mean? I don't trust Tom Thibodeau.
And those high minutes they play in the. I know what's going on.
I mean, I'm a little concerned about injuries and shit. You know that shit was looking like an infirmary.
Does Julius Randle start the season?
Yeah, he starts.
Okay.
But now how shit's going now? If he playing bad and now like feel me, the Nova boys is like that shit a little weird.
You're gonna play him. You paid him. He's not sitting on any bench for freaking.
I don't think the Knicks get out the second round. Right? I think if the teams are healthy, and it's a big if saying healthy, but just looking on paper, I think the Celtics are still better. I think the Sixers are still better, and I think Milwaukee.
Nah, we beat the Sixers, bro.
Not with Paul George.
What yes, the fuck we beat the Sixers, bro.
Maxey is special.
All right, Maxey's get the fuck out of here.
Bro.
We just beat these niggas,
the
bro.
Knicks
There's always an excuse with Paul
Knicks
George. I'm not hearing
Tobias
it, bro.
Harris?
I'm not hearing that shit. I'm not hearing shit. We got 2 defenders now.
I got the name.
We got Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby. Pick your poison.
You're right. You know what? I like that.
And don't forget
You're
Josh
dead right.
Like, I just seen this nigga Derrick Jones clamping up fucking Paul George. I just seen PJ Washington was scoring on Paul George. Like, feel me? Like, we talk about Paul George like he's done something recently. He hasn't done shit.
If Embiid was healthy, the Knicks would have lost.
FMB, that's all you hear nowadays. Bro, when
if Embiid was healthy, the Knicks would have lost.
Yo, my peoples, when was the last time Embiid was ever healthy?
40 and 15.
When was he ever healthy in the playoffs, bro? We know this nigga now.
We just got.
We know this nigga. We playing
the people in the back of the room. I don't want to hear nothing. You're messing up the audio. Please shut up. Please, bro.
Because they know what's up, man. Chill, have y'all niggas ever seen Embiid healthy? Hell no. He's never been healthy in the playoffs, bro.
All right.
So we keep saying Embiid's healthy. If realistically speaking, them niggas lost to the New York Knicks, bro. Nothing's gonna change.
It is. We have Paul George.
And we get subtracted. What the fuck did Paul George do?
Harris is gone.
What did Paul George just do?
That's a big change.
Tobias Harris is not on the team no more.
What does Paul George
should get a bucket?
What?
Congratulations.
And All-Star, what are you talking about? What has he done?
Like, what has he done recently in the playoffs?
Try to lead the Clippers. His teammate Kawhi Leonard is the one that's why.
And he has a nigga that's just as injuries prone as Kawhi Leonard and Joel Embiid, bro.
Joel Embiid gave it everything he got.
Yes, bro.
Kawhi,
he gave him the 58% energy he had, bro, with the bad
and
knees
how
and
much
stuff.
was he averaging, sir?
And yes.
How much?
Now, but you tell me, was he healthy?
No. How
was
much,
that him?
Can you answer my question? How much was he averaging?
A good, 30. He was doing his thing out there.
Okay, so now hold on. You have Paul George that's going to average at least what? Let's be realistic.
That's 50 points.
That's what Paul George you get. Right. Either you're going to get playoff P or you're going to get pandemic P. Pandemic P has shown up more than playoff P.
Tyrese Maxey's going to take the next level, bro.
That's the only bright spot.
What do you mean only bright spot?
That's the only bright spot.
I just named 3 All-Stars. What are you talking about?
You named 3 All-Stars that 2 are injured. One will decide one game is going to show up. The next he might take a fucking trip and go on this podcast.
Let me say
what the fuck are we talking about? You got a New York Knicks team that's going to play 48 minutes of tough basketball.
Hold on, Seth.
Talk that shit.
Let me say what you said last year. They're healthy right now. Is Paul George and Embiid not healthy right now?
For now, this is the beginning of the season.
You said that about the Clippers last year. They're healthy right now, going into training camp.
Yes, but
they're
I'm
going to the finals.
I'll tell you,
they're healthy right now.
Plays 48 minutes compared to a guy that barely plays in the playoffs.
Every
year we talk about
you're moving the goalposts, bro. You said the same thing about the Clippers last year, and they went through the same injury problem. You said they're healthy right now, going into training camp. They're going to the finals.
You can't fool me again.
Did you say that?
You can't fool me again.
Did you say that?
You can't fool me again.
I'm asking, did you say that?
Yes, I did. I said you can't fool me again. So what did I say? I said, yo, the Clippers.
Okay, so they're healthy right now.
Yes, and the Knicks are healthy right now too. What's up, nigga? What's up? You got two niggas that
we're not worried about Josh Hart. We're not worried about that nigga.
Y'all niggas just lost 4-2 to these niggas. Y'all better be worried, man. These niggas better be worried.
Y'all gotta worry about Indiana. They fucked y'all up.
Y'all didn't even get to see Indiana,
y'all gotta worry about Indy first. They fucked y'all up.
Y'all haven't been nowhere, nigga.
Tyrese Halliburton's in your fucking nightmares right now.
Fuck that nigga. That bitch ass nigga.
All right, like, come on, bro. Get to the conference finals. When was the last time y'all got to the conference finals? Just tell me the year, please. That's all the last question.
2000. Fair enough. When's the last time Philly got there? 2001. So.
Oh yeah, that's more recent. 2001 over 2000. I'm sorry. Like,
we arguing about two teams that haven't been to the conference finals since then, but fuck it.
Listen,
Jack Ball.
Type shit. Start the playoffs right now, nigga.
I definitely think the Sixers had the best offseason. I think them just losing Tobias Harris. Because that nigga can't do shit.
That nigga sucks.
Yeah.
That nigga's props on FanDuel are nasty as hell, bro. It's
like
always at 11.
Yeah.
And this
11
nigga,
and a half,
and you just never know if he's going to get 11 or not. That's a weird-ass number. Tobias Harris, he just got work on his game a little bit. I don't know what he's going to do in Detroit.
He stole money now.
I can't believe anybody was willing to fill in that contract.
For Detroit?
Yeah,
why? Oh, no, he's going to take that.
Who's willing to pay him?
Tobias Harris.
Detroit just gave out money to the vets, bro. They just giving out money.
Yeah, Tobias Harris.
I'm not taking that contract.
They need something new right now, bro. But realistically thinking, any playoff contending team, they was taking Tobias Harris. I don't think nobody
was going to fill that contract. That's what I'm saying. Why would you want that contract? When you get him, you got to pay him that same money. Is he worth that?
No. He's
I'm not.
He's a vet minimum nigga to me, bro. Like at this point, he's a vet minimum, bro.
You rather Tobias Harris or Russell Westbrook?
Russell Westbrook.
Like, cause if Russell's shot's not knocking down, he's gonna play with heart. Tobias Harris, if he's not scoring, he's not out there.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd rather Tobias Harris.
Fuck that.
Tobias Harris could guard.
Who do he guard? Name one thing.
I'm not saying he's a special defender.
I'm asking you, name one thing he did good in the last 3 years. You can't name me one significant Tobias Harris moment. You cannot name me for a nigga that got paid 4 years for like what 175 M's over Jimmy Butler. You cannot name me one thing that nigga did that was good on the floor.
What have Westbrook done in the last 3 years?
He's done more.
He's been in every team.
Westbrook dropped 35 points against Phoenix, bro, by himself, bro. Tobias Harris.
When everybody sat out.
Yes, just him and Paul George or him and Kawhi and whoever the fuck goes.
Of how many shots though, Seb?
What has Tobias Harris done? That's the thing to me.
So because he had 30 points 1 year,
in the
1
playoffs,
day,
bro.
3 years
Name
ago.
me one good thing Tobias Harris has done in the last 3 years, bro.
He got his bag. I'm saying with what he did like, with Detroit.
I'm sure he had a couple tough shots for them.
Listen.
None that you can say, y'all remember that moment.
You're right. No, you're right, though.
And
has you ever had a stretch you say, yo, I ain't gonna lie, Tobias Harris playing fake good?
Nah.
That's never came to you?
Not since he was on the Clippers.
Yeah, but you know what? Westbrook's prop is 5.5.
10 points. What else is his prop at? 4.5 rebounds, over and under 4, over and under on assists. He's good to facilitate.
I don't know, bro.
That's what he does.
Westbrook has come up averaging 6, 4, and 2
in the playoffs.
Yeah,
I'm fine with that, bro. He had a terrible playoffs.
I seen TJ McConnell play better than that.
Okay, TJ McConnell play better than Tobias Harris. We talk about like two niggas that are sort of borderline trash now. What are we talking about?
All right. But yeah, I think the 76ers are definitely going to the NBA Finals next season.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna book that right now.
Are you gonna go ahead and just say that?
Over Boston?
I'm gonna book that right now. Yeah.
Over Boston.
For Boston.
They have enough to beat Boston now.
Yes.
Paul George is gonna show more than Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
Paul George is gonna show more than Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum.
Philadelphia 76ers are going to the NBA
defensively
Finals next season.
I don't know.
But why though?
Yeah, like
because I think everything they was lacking in that small forward position, that extra scoring that they needed, that third role, that's going to be Paul George, bro. And I think he's gonna do his job. If he can give us 22, 5, and 5, that's good, bro. Tobias Harris was giving us 6, 6, and 6. Come on, bro.
Well, we talking about the
that's a big fucking difference because that whole Knicks series was close for the most part.
Nah,
it came down to last possessions. You also pick up an Andre Drummond rebounding specialist. That series between the Knicks and Sixers came down to offensive and defensive rebounding.
No, 100% it did.
You bring in an Andre Drummond now, one of the best rebounders of all time. You bring in a Paul George. You re-sign Kyle Lowry. You bring back Kelly Oubre Jr. Even the Jared McCain kid. I think he can give you something.
But we talking about fuck the Knicks now. We talking about the defending NBA champions. We talking about the Boston Celtics. So
I respect the Boston. No, I really do. But I think Embiid's a mismatch problem.
Porzingis is out there. Al Horford is out there.
Is he gonna be out there?
If they
let's keep the same. Is he gonna be out there?
I don't know.
I don't know if Porzingis is gonna be out there.
Porzingis, he had a break.
He had a great game in one of the finals. I ain't gonna take that away. But after that, I didn't see him. I don't know why.
He got a good ring at home.
Nah, good ring. And he showed up. He was like a part timer in the playoff run. Mm-hmm. Fuck, but it's still the Boston Celtics though. Their identity is their identity. Like they gonna go in there with whoever they got. Bro.
I think the Knicks have a better chance to beat Boston than Embiid.
No,
I think they're a little more versatile because
they just guard better.
Jalen Brunson's too small.
I can't say that when that man's dropping.
But then you got Mikal Bridges and OG
to lead a team to the NBA final. He's too small.
I think it's fair for somebody that averages 40, that puts up 40, bro. He put up 40 in 3
Has he gotten it? Did he get it done?
But what does the small factor do? Like because he's small, he can't do what?
As the number one option at that height, can you name all the people that have led their team to an NBA championship?
That's history, but I'm saying specifically for Jalen.
So that's why they call it NBA history.
All right, so
you use that as a reference.
So it's just for history. It doesn't really necessarily apply to Jalen Brunson himself.
He's a good player. I just think he's lacking that size that can make him even better. That's gonna put the Knicks in a better position. That's their number one option, though.
Yeah,
it is.
But again, there's 4 other guys on the team.
I understand who's on the roster. I'm saying he's the number one option, though. In the playoffs, you're expecting him to lead you to the promised land.
Yeah.
All right, and I just don't think he has the height. I think that's going to set him back. I just don't think he's going to be able to get it done.
But Steph Curry wasn't too small.
Yeah, Stephen Curry is an anomaly. Yeah. Like the best shooter of all time.
But they're the same height.
Like, I understand. I didn't say no one's ever done it. I want you to name the people because it's only been a few. You're talking about Steph Curry. You're talking about Isaiah Thomas. You're talking about Allen Iverson. Mm-hmm. No one else. Is Jalen Brunson on the level of those 3?
Again, but
is he on the level of those 3?
Yeah, that's one player. But again,
I'm just asking you
a team gets to the finals, not one player.
I agree with you. Can you answer my question? Is he on the level of those 3 players?
Not as of right now.
Okay.
All right now.
So until proven otherwise, I got
next season.
I gotta see it to believe it.
He's comfortable now, man. You see, like
you smiling, you happy about that stuff.
Would you say last season was his breakout year?
No, when he first got there, that was his breakout year.
Okay.
Nah,
this season just shows you like he has superstar potential.
I don't think he has the same season he had last season. I'm not saying it's gonna be bad either. I just don't think it's gonna be the same.
Maybe he takes it back.
You're also adding more. You're also adding more pieces now.
Yeah,
we could talk about Mikal Bridges being on the team. Is he not gonna touch the ball now?
Yeah, but I'm talking about when it comes down to it. You know who's gonna have the rock in their hand.
I understand that, but I'm saying I just don't think it's gonna look the same.
Yeah, I mean his points are not gonna go jump up to like 30 or nothing like that. Now you got to now you have the ball to share around more. You got players that can put the ball in the basket. That's the same thing happened with Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum just averaged like 30 the year before. That now you got Porzingis and all these guys. It's going to take a backseat, but at the end of the day, you more so know who's gonna have the rock in their hand.
Okay. He just has to prove it. Like there's no credibility.
No, we good, man. We good.
Like, he's a very good player, though. All-star, great guard, top 5 guard in the league when healthy. But it's like,
yeah, he's pretty good.
Need a little more to win a championship, bro.
Listen, bro. To me, I think
who just won the championship? The Celtics. Their best 2 players, 6'7", 6'8", 2 small forward guards. It's a mismatch problems. Like, there wasn't 6'1", 6'2". Like
I get the hype, but the player himself, I think he's good enough to lead him to a championship.
I don't know, man. Like Kawhi Leonard, champion, had that height. LeBron James, Kevin Durant, those are they had that. It's usually the height. Michael Jordan, 6'6".
Yeah, but those are not point guards. Like,
all right.
Again, and then he has other players in those roles: the Mikal Bridges, the OGs, the Josh Harts, the Julius Randles.
You believe in them that much?
Those players play their role in their team.
I don't believe in
Julius
Julius
he's the point guard leading the charge. Like
I don't believe in Julius
Randle. Still got a lot to prove. Now that we see
how got a lot to prove.
Now, because now I see how the team could play without him.
He's gonna go right.
He's gonna do what he does out there.
I'm just asking, is he gonna go right?
He's not going right.
He's gonna do what he does out there. I just got to see translating the play.
On the left side of the court, he's about to be an all-star, but on the right, it's like, what are you gonna do?
He gonna take them middies. He gonna take them. Listen, he's gonna score. Julius Randle was having one of his best seasons before he went down. If you want to be for real, he was having one of his best seasons. He was playing more in the paint. He wasn't taking no crazy shots. He was more so finding his game within the Knicks. So to me, if he could still go back to that, despite the shoulder injury, like to where he's just down low, like you have a beast presence down low. So now the floor opens up for everybody else to get that three going. So he just gotta look like he can provide in the playoffs more so than the role that he had before, trying to be the number one option. You know you're not the number one option. Like, feel me, that's Jalen Brunson. So he just gotta come back to a role to where it fits best for the team. If not, then I don't know how long Julius Randle stay. And that's sad to say.
All right, but that's gonna do it for this episode of It's Debatable NBA edition. I want to thank everybody for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I want to thank Jack for coming back on the show. Just giving
always, man. You guys can call me anytime. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always free. I do nothing.
Well, we'll definitely look at your contract and see just what type of views that you're bringing to the show.
Yeah, see what I bring, viewers. See my wink? I winked at them.
Please don't make the crowd feel uncomfortable.
Of course not.
But yeah, we're definitely going to be back with more content. Make sure to follow us once again on all social media platforms at It's Debatable _. Follow me at Justin Jones on Facebook for more details and developments on the platform. That's it.